Good morning. So today we're going to be focusing on making sure that we could sense tension and get rid of it. Remember, the priority is to breathe in. And so the first movement is going to be based on that. All the movements are going to be based on that. So there'll be no stress whatsoever to be able to keep in touch. So we're going to be starting right now. I'm starting my official timer. And let's go with it. So right now, I'm relaxing. And depending on what time you're doing this in the day, you'll be able to go faster or slower. So me, I'm going at this speed because my body's telling me faster will not be good for me. Imagine getting hurt while warming up. Inhale, hold and relax. Okay? What you could do as a last and first exercise, we'll do it right now, is I inhale my arms above my head, relax, to the side, relax, and then all the way down. One more time. And perfect. That way I feel nice and ready for my next movement. The next movement we'll be practicing right now is to inhale and to release. I'm always a little bit lowered here in this movement. We're going to start in about 5 seconds. I inhale and smoothly. Inhale in, and time begins right now. Smooth. And we're good for this exercise. Next movement we'll be practicing is on hands and knees again. When we're bringing up our arm and leg, allow your thumb to come up this way instead of right in front of you. So in 3, 2, 1, opposite arm and leg. And so I'm doing it this way. And that way you can really see that when you're doing this properly, see, like this, it stresses less the shoulder. I'm going to continue the regular style. That's it. Make sure my back's not arched, nice and tight. That was better. Avoid the arc. And people that want to squeeze their butt sometimes too hard, to work on that hard to work muscle, they will arc their back, which will give them back pain. So really watch out for that. Next thing in terms of breathing we'll be focusing on is doing a low squat hold. In my low squat hold, my feet are as wide as my hands. See, they're in the same angle. And what I'll do starting right now is inhale and see my back's telling me don't arc. I'm squeezing my abs. And 30 seconds left. Keep your eyes closed and feel what's going on inside of your body. And perfect. Next movement we're going to practice is we're going to meditate in our plank. So here, just make sure your neck doesn't crack forward. You keep your chin pushed back to have a straight neck versus just letting in a lazy manner. We're not going to turn our heads here. We're just going to plank and begin. You could close your eyes if you want to. And focus on the length of your inhale and focus on the length of your exhale. Focus only on that. Feel your body. And perfect. So what you want to be able to focus on when you're doing this is to make sure that as you inhale and exhale, experts are able to do 6 inhale and exhale cycles in 1 minute. So just think about that. So I really trust that you'll be able to do the same thing. Next, when we're going to be doing our push-ups now, oh my goodness, push-ups, make sure that your arms are always wide. Don't come down too fast. We're meditating here. So in 3, 2, 1, see slowly, and I'm going to go on my knees. I never need to go too low, and do I have a control on my descent as I inhale? Can I hold when I want? And can I exhale back up when I want? And that's the main thing. See, calm and back up. Calm. Is my neck moving or is it stable? Are my abs tense? Or is my lower back letting go? And that's amazing. 2, 1, perfect. Okay, and that's what we're trying to look here. And it's about joining everything to our breath so I could feel life at its best. And if there's something that's off, I could adjust it right away. Next movement we're going to be practicing now is walking into a plank and then lunging, and time has begun. I just go back, and I can see this as I'm going to take a picture and back. And I see something else I want to take a picture with. Always alternating legs. And perfect. There's a method you could use here where you plant the foot in between both hands. And there's a method where I prefer doing where I bring my foot outside of my hand. Right now I'm using the in the middle foot, in the middle of my hand, and everything is good. Always have a breather here. One last one. So this works my legs, works my back, works my posture, and obviously works my breathing. Next movement we're going to be practicing here. We're going to be going back into an exhale. Feel tension release in your lower back and come up to salutation. When you're ready, we'll start right now. Exhale, like a swan dive, and you can even do it this way. Feel good and last one. And wow, my body temperature is up just by doing this. Next movement we're going to do is I'm perfectly turning on this side. Variation 1 is I'm going to reach for the floor. See? But notice that as I'm reaching for the floor, my leg wants to come up. So this is what we're going to do. Begin. As if I was going to go to the floor, but I just have my leg coming up. Switch. And as I extend my arm, I bring up my leg. See? As if I was going to go to the floor. It's just to trick my leg to go in balance. And see here, sometimes I feel a pain in my lower back, and it's because I'm arcing my back. So instead of arcing, see, I could feel that, and I straighten it. Much better. So you got to feel the difference between what hurts you and feel the difference with what heals you. And we just healed ourselves right there. Nice. Next movement we're going to be practicing here. We're going to be using our lowered squat position, which I love. We're going to be moving into my push-up. And then back here. Begin. Push up, partial, and back up. Never allow your neck to strain itself in a push-up. Never allow yourself to disconnect from what you're doing. Never feel like as if you need to push at maximum power. Breathe at maximum power. Inhale and I can recoup here and I continue. And go slower. Just buy yourself more time. Look, I'm going to do that as slowly as possible. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Perfect. And I'm good here. So we're going to have 2 more movements for today. Maybe just even the last one. A 2 and 1. I'm going to bring up my camera just a bit higher for this one. Okay. And it's just going into my twist. Standing up. And then my other side. Time begins now. So just hold this and try to look behind you. So I can see behind me right now. To my other side, I twisted so much, I look behind me. Okay? So I want to slowly turn and look behind me. Perfect. So those are our exercises for today. Like I said, it's just to make sure that as you do your movements, you feel tension leaving your body. And if you really want to have a good finale, just relax your back here and try doing nothing. And just try to connect with nothingness and then repeat the rounds as much as you want. On that note, I wish you a wonderful day, and we'll see each other soon with new variations and more fun alternatives. Take care, everyone.